And, of course, you got the guy that everybody loves. If you hate him, you'll still like him somehow. It's the Tom Brady. Dude, it was 3 hours. When I first turned it on, I'm like, this is 3 hours. Oh, this is going to be long. I could have watched it again right after I finished it.
I believe that.
It was so well done. Like I said, all the All-Stars came out. I'm sure you watched it too. My number one, the MVP of the show goes to Nikki Glazer. That was maybe one of the best sets I've seen in a long time. And, dude, to say that I didn't know the comics, I think you and me are very similar this way. We follow these comics. We know who they are. And they were all top-notch, but some better than others. Nikki Glazer, Tony Hinchcliffe knocked it out of the park. Yeah. And, of course, Kevin Hart being your MC isn't a bad thing either.
No, it's not the worst thing that's happened.
No.
It was, look, if you're going to have the best of the best, get the best of the best.
They did.
That's how I see it. Look, Netflix, this company, man, they're capitalizing on all this stuff. WWE contract, doing the roast with Tom Brady, making it a live and marquee event. And it was so well done.
Yes.
And it was so well done. And, you know, there's something to be said about someone who will go on those shows.
Right.
Knowing how ruthless those comics are known to be. That's the best part.
Buddy, Tom Brady, I mean, if he didn't prove to you before that he was the GOAT, this shows you the other side of him. Now, follow me. 7-time Super Bowl champs, 10 times to the Super Bowl, all great accomplishments athletically. To get there sometimes, you have to be mentally on top of it.
Yeah.
When some people say, oh, the comment section doesn't bother me, or I don't care what people say about me, people will say it, but they can't, but they're showing you in other things they do, they're like, no, it bothers you. Tom Brady sat there and took shots about his marriage, took shots a little bit about his kid. The only thing that really got him going was when they said something about Robert Kraft, but everything else was free and clear. They called him, you know, a homosexual a few times, and I'm being nice in the way I said it.
Yeah.
Didn't care, took it like a champ, and then at the end when he got up, I applaud him again because I know this stuff's written for him, but I don't care.
Yeah.
He delivered great. You know who was the worst? Like, I'm sorry, I don't know how this guy's an actor and has made it as far as he has, but Ben Affleck, like, dude, Gronk made you look like you never read off a teleprompter in your life. Like, the Gronk, man, that's another thing. That guy is everything he signed up to be and another bag of chips.
He may be the funnest athlete ever
100%.
To be friends with.
100%.
And then I look at him and Edelman together, and I say, that's a combination.
100%.
Like, how much fun are they having? So I've concluded.
Right.
I need, in my next Vegas trip, I need Edelman.
Yeah.
I need Gronk.
Yes.
And I need Ovi.
Yeah.
And if I have those three, of course, Mitch.
Well,
hey, come on. Come on.
That would be a good combo.
Think of the fun we'd have.
It would be great.
These guys are out of control.
You can tell, though, Tom Brady isn't that fun guy, though.
No.
He is who he is.
He was captain strategic.
Very much so.
Okay?
Yeah.
Just he's going to pick his spots when he goes out. But the guy can pound beers back faster than anyone. Did you ever see that on Kimmel? He took it in 2 gulps or whatever years ago.
He's the master of everything. He's the master of everything.
You know what else I love about those comedy roasts? It just reminded us.
Yeah.
And this is what made me happy. The comedy is a safe zone.
Yes.
For whatever it is that you want to say for the purposes of comedy. And if you don't like it, just turn it off and walk away.
Exactly. It was a reminder to everybody. A joke is a joke is a joke. And here's the thing. Even Tom Brady, buddy, right at the beginning, went up to Jeff Ross, who created this whole roast thing.
Yeah.
And when he had made a comment about Robert Kraft, he goes, hey, cut that shit out.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, you're allowed to do that. That's fine. Go up, say your thing. If you go a little offside, somebody will stop you.
What was your play on that?
You know what? I actually kind of respect it a lot, and I'll tell you why. The roast was about Tom Brady. Robert Kraft is an older gentleman. And guys, if you remember the story, he got caught. He was having a little pleasure at the thing. It was after his wife, who he had been married to for so many years, died of cancer. The guy needed a little time to himself. Like, just happened to be a bad day he went. That's all it was. The raid happened on the Saturday. He checked his review. He goes, I'm open on a Saturday. And he went in. Okay, whatever. But no, I think that also shows to its character. Mm-hmm. Don't mess with my boys. And they brought Belichick and Kraft back together to all like do a shot together and be friends again. I don't know. I thought it was so well done.
I respect Tom Brady even more. And it just goes to show you what kind of captain and leader he was. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, you say anything about me, I don't care. You don't touch this guy. He's not defenses guy. He's not here. And I get it because it wasn't there. I think that's what triggered.
Yeah.
It's like the guy's not even here, man.
Yeah. You know what? Kevin Hart, I think, is such a good improv MC guy. Do I think he's as funny? Like, if I can just go on the comic side, those comics are excellent. Like Bert and Tom Segura. I love Tom Segura. If you haven't seen his Netflix special, get on there and watch it. It's excellent. They were the ones I thought they were going to maybe steal the show. They weren't as good as the rest. Nikki Glazer again.
Tony Hitchcliffe or whatever.
That was so good, man.
To me, he was number one.
Yeah, and throw in the Schultz. Andrew Schultz there he was good too. His haircut, I couldn't get my eyes off his haircut, to be quite honest.
He's got a thick stash.
It's a thick stash.
Like, he went all out on it.
Yeah, he did. But Gronk had some good lines too, man. You know what I mean? But Nikki Glazer's imitation of Gronk, best. I think that's really what everyone's talking about.
I am going to watch it again.
Yeah, you have to.
Because sometimes with comedy, I laugh so hard that I actually forget what they said. And then I gotta go back to remember it.
It's like this show. If you listen to it once, it's good. Listen to it the second time, I promise you it gets even better.
It does. Oh, and don't we know it?
And you know what's also better the second time around? The second round of the playoffs.
Whoa!
We're off.
W, we're saved by the bell by the Sports Show, playing every week. Podbean, Spotify, iTunes, Sports Show TV, at Sports Show Podcast. Amy, do it. At Sports Show Podcast.
Locked in.